Okay, I'm back again doing another review with the Bushmaster AR-15 and a Trigicon Reflex 30mm optic and a few other products on here. I've been having a lot of questions and just want to show people what you can do to an AR-15. This here is my Bushmaster. It's a XM-15E2S. I bought it. It was a bone strip rifle. It was your plain Jane run around AR-15. A lot of people call them the M4, even though it is not, because it is a civilian version. The M4 is completely different, but we'll get onto this anyhow. First thing I did is I put a Hogue rubber grip on here. Best thing I think you could do to them, because it's the comfort is the most important thing when it comes to your weapon. And then I put a Magpul product, oversized trigger guard. Larger fingers can fit in easier, plus if you're wearing gloves, plus it is more comfortable in my opinion. And I put a Command Arms accessory cheek pad on here. It's nice because it adds more cheek room, and a great thing is there's this little plug here. You can fit 3 Surefire, well, any kind of battery, 1, 2, 3 lithiums. You can fit 3 of them in there on each side, so if you're rocking out to a light or a laser, you can carry extra light everywhere you go. And the UTG Tactical 4-sided aluminum forearm. It is cheaper product, and a lot of people diss on it because it is around $60, but let me tell you, I beat this thing hard. It's been around a lot, and it holds up great. I've had no problems with it. And I have the Knight Armament vertical grip. It's just plain Jane military style. I mean, Knight Armament is what supplies the Marines with a lot of stuff, so if it's good enough for the Marines, it's definitely good enough for me. Flip it over here. Have a Blackhawk 3-point tactical sling. Just loops around your rear butt, of course. And I got a MI Industries sling adapter for the rail. I like it farther back because it makes it hang better. And then I got a Surefire light on here. It's one of their base model lights. It's the G3. It's plastic. Holds 1, 2, 3 lithium batteries. Has a pressure pad button, and you can twist it for all time on. That's, I do believe, 90 lumens continuous power, I want to say. And I put the blue filter on, which I personally love. I mean, it's very bright, and plus the blue's kind of sweet, and shows blood up good when you're coyote hunting, I'll tell you that much. But the main reason I'm doing this is to do a review on the optics again. I have a Trigicon 30mm reflex. It's known as the RX30, made by Trigicon. I just have the original front post, A2 style post, and I have a backup flip iron sight. They all work really good. A lot of people say you can't have the post on there. Well, you're wrong, because if you look through here, you can see the dot. The post does not truly interfere. And I mean, some people ballers, but it doesn't me. Some reason you can only see the amber tint like cut off, but that is not how it really is. And backup flip, of course, it just flips up, and you can actually line up. Change it. It's actually got close and far setting, just like your regular. I don't know if you can see through the camera, but when you line up the iron sights, the dot's even on. I got the dot set for 50 yards and the iron sights for 100 yards, which from 100 you can easily compensate being a 223. But even though these are higher up mounts, see it's got 2 quick detach style thumb spins, but it's not the true quick detach flip levers, which are much nicer. But those you can still crank off with your hand but still leave tight. Surprisingly, you can see through without the iron sight. I don't know, I just really love it. I'm doing this review for people to help them, and it's really cool because, like I said, you can still crack those off. And it's off just like that. So then you have your flat top design. You lose a little weight if you need to and speed, and then you still got the iron sights. Let's line up real nice, and they work like a champ. And of course, like the A2 style, you got both your small peep and large peep, and you can flip it down, and that's that. You're pretty much ready to rock. But this little piece, I love it. I mean, don't know. A lot of people like EOTechs and aim points, and I'm not dissing them. I fully love them because they are great products, and I am thinking about buying an EOTech for another one of my rifles. But the main thing that sold me on this Trigicon is being its tritium power, which you can see there, it gathers by sunlight. Plus, even if it's fully dark, the little dot will still stay lit. My favorite thing about it is there's no batteries. It is always on and it's always lit. It never fails. I mean, like I said, I love the EOTech, but it runs on batteries. You have to turn it on and off, and like all batteries, they do die eventually. And I've never been in a true tactical situation where my life depended on it, but I just like the fact that it's always lit, it's always ready, it's always there. Something else sweet is it's, I don't know if you can't read there, but it's made in the USA and it's got a lifetime warranty by Trigicon. Well, thank you for watching.